All right, this episode, Dirty Side gets down. Dirty Side is finally getting down. We are putting the Nova and the Camaro both on the dyno and the drag strip. You want to stick around for this one for sure. So real quick backstory on the Camaro. For those of you that haven't seen this car, there's at least one video about this one, maybe two. It was built in the 90s, pretty decent build, full-on drag car back then, but definitely could use some updating, to kind of get up with the times now. We started with the paint job. It was pretty ugly paint job, so we got it where it is now. We also took all the fiberglass front end off, did metal. So now it's a metal front end. It's got all the working lights and everything because we're shooting for drag and drive. And it's got a Holley Sniper on it now. But if you want more information on this, check back on previous video. It's on there. And we'll get over here. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably have seen at least one video on this car. But we'll give you the quick rundown. Kind of the same deal. It was built a long time ago as a full-on drag car. It needs a lot of updating now. It wasn't as nice of a build as that one. So for now, I haven't undone much of that because the plan is carburetor on this thing, throw it on the dyno, take it to the track, see what it does as much as it can be. There's a few things I had to do to fix to even make it NHRA legal. From there, it's going to get a Holley Sniper, go back on the dyno, back to the track, and we're going to compare that stuff. A lot of that is for the YouTube channel for my job. We're doing kind of a build series on that and showing the comparison of the two. What I'm doing on here is more of just kind of following along with my build and what I'm doing. You'll see some of the comparison of making power and if it's faster or slower or whatever, but that's not so much the goal on this channel. But anyway, now that it's built, let's get this thing on the dyno, see what kind of power it makes, and then we'll get it to the track. All right, so here we are on the dyno. Finally see what we get here, trying to make some numbers. Not expecting a lot. This engine advertises for 270 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds from Summit. It's pretty tired and it's going through drivetrain, and if we're above 200 at all, I'm gonna be happy. So let's see what we get.
Sorry to interrupt. I promise I'm not here to ask you to like, subscribe, or share. All I ask is that you let this video play all the way through. We need some watch hours here, and we can't do it without your help. So please, do it for me.
Here's our three pulls. We got a little space between them because I didn't let the engine cool down. We just did three back to back. But it looks like we got an average of about 230 horsepower, 235, something like that. So now we can take it to the track and see what it'll do. But up next is going to be the Camaro. Just wanted to say real quick that the Camaro was spinning on the dyno. We're gonna have to strap it a little different to get it to hook. They showed about 400 horsepower. Taking a data log and doing calculations on the fuel readings comes out right to about 750 horsepower, which is what we expected. All right, made it out here to OSW. Got both cars teched in, ready to go. Run up to the line, get these things in, and see what kind of times we run. here at the shop. Got the Nova back in here. Really good day. The car didn't give us any trouble at all. I took the hood off after the first pass just to take a look at things. I really didn't need to. I didn't put a tool to the car the whole day. So really happy with how this thing did. We're setting the world on fire here with a high 14-second car. And you can see that second pass, it spun real bad, so that was a lot worse. Surprisingly, the first pass was the best one. I didn't expect that, but that's what we got. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what the times were. The point of this was to see if the sniper was going to improve those times from the carburetor. So we're going to find that out. So this is the last time you'll see this thing carbureted, or at least the first couple minutes of the next episode, you'll see it carbureted. So be sure to stick around for the next one so we can get this thing on the dyno with the sniper and get it on the track with the sniper and see if we can improve on what we got here. In a perfect world, it should be exactly the same. But I have a feeling that the sniper is going to make a little more power. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and we'll see you.